We'll start with our Regan Gallo. She is following reaction to the High Court's decision on transgender athletes competing in women's sports.
Regan, what are people saying tonight?
Well, today I spoke with advocacy groups in both Idaho and Washington that represent transgender communities about their response to the Supreme Court's decision. They say today's rulings have left many in their communities feeling grief and fear. Now, supporters of Idaho's law, including Attorney General Raul Labrador, says the ruling preserves fair competition and protects athletic opportunities for girls and women. Now, today, the U.S. Supreme Court ruled states can limit who can play on women and girls sports teams based on biological sex. The Supreme Court noted the ban does not violate the 14th Amendment or Title IX. Now, today, 27 states have similar laws in place, including Idaho, that already passed the Fairness in Women's Sports Act in 2020. Today, I spoke with Amy Midstock, chair of the Sandpoint Alliance for Equality in North Idaho. She tells me, as someone who raised a transgender child, that she is concerned that student athletes may lose access to valuable informative resources that school sports offer.
We're talking about young queer students, trans students who who are historically more prone to depression, to suicide ideation, to anxiety, to isolation. And here they have this opportunity to have a community where they get to have just a normal life, the support of a coach and a team. And now they don't have that.
Now, Midstock added she predicts more families may move out of Idaho and other states that have the transgender athlete bans, and she says there may be more bullying across impacted communities. Now, Idaho's Governor Brad Little stated today the ruling is a historic moment for common sense. And over in Washington state, the Superintendent of Public Instruction, Chris Reichdale, issued a statement in response to the ruling, pointing to state laws that protect against discrimination based on gender identity. He said today's decision reinforces Washington state's ability to adopt and implement our own laws in alignment with our values. Our legislature has been clear. All students are welcome here. Now, also in my conversations today, I spoke with leaders of Spokane Pride, which they say the ruling is ambiguous. The organization questions what happens when transgender athletes travel to states that enforce bans on their participation in sports. Spokane Pride highlights the execution of the ruling is currently unclear. This is a developing story for now. I'm reporting in the newsroom, Regan Gallo, KREM 2 News.